What it do, homies? Your boy Dave, and we're back today. We out here about to check out Aldo Unravel, and I believe that this is a live performance. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. Okay, hold on before we get into this. This sounds familiar. Why does this sound familiar? Unravel, Auto. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little quick research here. Like a anime theme song, Unravel. Where is this from? It sounds so it wasn't used as a, I guess not. Just the beginning of it sounds absolutely crazy. Now, I don't have a translation right here. This is the live video. There is no translation. I got a translation right here. I switched it to English, but it's still not accurate, but that's fine. I think in this case, even though I don't fully understand what's going on, this live experience is absolutely crazy. The sound quality of what they got going on here sounds very, very good. Nothing sounds too over processed, but the lighting effects and syncing with that almost to a T, right? Almost like every instrument is synchronized. I used to like those, like when I think about live performances, it's generally the bigger, chunkier, more beats and sounds and everything that's synced to the lighting and otherwise special effects here. But here, right at the beginning, it was like, I think even some of the hi-hats even had like syncing to it, which I know must have been quite difficult. So that type of attention that's put into this, I already know that this live performance is about to be wonderful. See? That's crazy. Lights going crazy. Bro, okay, is she a faceless like singer? Her vocals are absolutely incredible. The fact that she could still sing underneath her breath and still provide us with that nice subtle voice vocal control, and you can hear it's difficult because you're already not putting forward. You're already not exhaling a lot of breath, right? Because you want this to seem as subtle as possible. So you kind of mute your breath, kind of close your vocals and everything to make sure that you're not really outputting. But at the same time, whenever you start singing some things that are melodic, you still need to exhale a little bit so that you can maintain that control to make that little flutter in your vocal cords. So that already takes a crazy amount of talent, right? Just from that point alone. And then she starts singing, and the way that she starts singing is she has this sense of rush, this sense of urgency that's displayed in her vocals when she starts singing. And again, vocal control, because she's able to just place it wherever she needs it to. This is a fantastic live performance. This is the type of stuff where when I hear it on a video or I hear it on the radio, I'm like, that sounds really, really good. I really hope she sounds like that live. You know what I mean? In this day and age, everybody uses vocal tuning and pitching and everything. But there are people out there with actual raw talent where the vocal pitching and everything really is just a superpower. They didn't really need it. It's just there just to be there because it's there. You know what I mean? But Auto, right? Absolutely monster of a vocalist. Fantastic. What? It's the rawness, bro. That's that animal instinct type of singing right there. Where you just don't. But she sound like she in there singing for her life, like she really trapped in that cage for real. Like somebody done threw her in there and said, "Sing or perish." Listen to. Oh yeah, I see why this is the most replayed part right here, cause it's just raw. It's raw emotion, bro. This type of stuff you just can't teach. I'm sorry, you don't practice this. You practice what you're gonna say, but in the heat of the moment, in the moment when it's time to sing that, you just go out there and you just put everything out, right? You don't practice this right here. That's why it's raw. And she hit the back band. Crazy. Visualizes it. Crazy. It's like she turns it on and off switch. I've heard that from experienced vocalists that when it comes to the scream effect, whether you're doing like really low gutturals or screams, that it's a specific vocal technique that you need to be able to do to be able to get those nice little clears, whether it be high or low. And also make sure that you're not damaging your vocal cords, right? So if it takes a whole lot of practice, and this is something that you want to add to your repertoire on top of just regularly singing, then the talent needs to be absolutely monstrous, right? So there's, people who primarily sing in their regular voice, people who primarily kind of gives us the screams, as far as like a split, maybe it's an 80-20 split or something like that. And then you got people who are able to do 50-50 and just put it on and off on command, which is got to be difficult. If you got to go through some training already to give us those nice screams and make sure you sound nice normal, when you have to flip in between them and it sounds so seamless like we just heard, these are modern day superheroes, right? Get your heads out of the comics. The video is right here. Oh my goodness. What very interesting ending. Okay, very soft, a little bit of abruptness after just giving us that nice little chaotic energy. Wow, 80. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. Let me hit subscribe, hit like. I don't, the beginning of this song sounded familiar, like to an anime opening or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she had lent her voice to anything that is anime related, but regardless, fantastic vocalist, fantastic. Yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. Dibs out.